Greetings, taxers and fans of Modern. This is Jason Smart and Dirty Derek.
Dirty Derek and Jay.
We're the Evil Empire, and we're the good guys.
We are the fucking good guys.
Don't forget that. Now you're one of us. We are Legion. Okay. All right, so we're going to play some classic taxes. This is a Penips list. I talked about it in video.
Yeah, the previous
D&T report. Go check it out if you haven't read it. Watched it yet? Here we go. Classic taxes.
I like it.
No Eldrazi. That's what we've given up. No thought on us.
Well,
but you know
we
what?
haven't given up on Eldrazi. We just 5-0'd with Eldrazi. But we're testing out Penips' list because we liked his list like a year ago. We played his
Black-White
list
a couple times. Yeah, I think he kind of helped.
And this 5-0'd, and we like it, and we're going to play it.
Yeah, Penips was doing very well with Black-White in a time where not many people at all were doing well with any death and taxes strategy, actually.
Yeah.
So that's, we're going to give his list a spin. What I like here is we're seeing 4 Blade Splicers, 4 Flicker Wisps, and 4 Restos. I like this value.
Back in action, making golems and water.
Oh, and people are going to love that we're going to actually try out Aether Vials.
Yeah, so 2 cards we don't really like, Aether Vial and Giver of Runes.
Yeah, we're going to see how they go today.
But I did admit that Aether Vial, well, the reason I was so poor in our list we usually run is because there's no 1-drops.
There's no good 1-drops. And like before Giver came out, and presumably it will be good, it's in almost every list that's 4-0, except for like a Chalice version. Yeah. So, I mean, you got to assume that it's actually helping. That or Taxes is just so good. Well, you know what? People are winning with Aether Vials in their decks.
That's how good Taxes is.
That's how good Taxes is. You could have 4 dead cards. No, I'm just kidding. So we're going to see how we go with having at least 4 good 1-drops to drop, and I think it's going to make Aether Vial actually a lot more useful. Because like before when you play with Thraben, it's like, oh yeah, I used it, and it's like, to do what though? That 1/2 was so useless. And
I wouldn't be surprised if this deck was just better with 2 Rest in Peace mains instead of these Remorsal Clerics.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think it's about the bodies, but I am concerned with this many 1 toughness creatures. Like a big reason I think
Ren's fucking ridiculous.
And Ren and 6, right?
Although I guess Giver of Runes protects from Gutshot, okay?
That's right. Well, that's the point. Like you can actually get a little riskier now that you have the Givers. So I think So that's kind of why I want to give this a try. Like a big thing, like I did well before with this deck, is that I took out almost all the 1 toughness. So when people sided in there,
well, that's when people playing Grixis though, and Forkbolt was all over the place.
That's what I mean.
That
so
Delver deck.
So it's like when people went into that strategy, Electrolyze at one point was huge.
Well, yeah.
So it's like you're dealing with that all the time. So it's like I went out of having that many 1 toughness creatures. Like you want to bring in like 4 toughness creatures, like Wall of Omens I traditionally play, or like just things that you can't.
This is gonna be so different for us to play. Actually.
Oh yeah, no, we're doing something different. But you know what? This is a lot more like what it used to be like before there was so many value cards.
Getting to the sideboard, is this Peanuts sideboard or is this your sideboard?
I think it's mostly Peanuts. I can't remember fully.
Did you put Revoke Existence in, or is that Peanuts?
Oh, I changed that from Wear. Yeah, I put in a little. I can't stand losing to Chalice guys. Okay,
isn't Wear and Tear? Don't then exile?
No, it just destroys. And the thing about Chalice decks,
fuck it.
I don't know exactly. I think he had Wear and Tear because he had the Sunbaked, and I didn't like that because the big thing is Chalice decks, Ensnaring Bridge decks.
Yeah, you have to RFG that shit.
Ensnaring Bridge, you got to remove it because they're gonna have Welding Jars in almost all those decks that play.
Or they have the Chimera Runes. They just get back.
Or they can exactly. There's too many ways that unless it's exiled, even when it's exiled, is it even gone now? I can't remember anymore. Like people are doing such crazy things now, right? So. We're gonna try that out. So yeah, I guess we'll jump to the sideboard here. He was playing 4 Remorseful Clerics, but I think this was probably when it was Hogak time.
Yeah.
And that seems like a little much for, getting rid of Dredge could be huge. I don't know, but I decided to go with a couple Selflesses instead because we still got the 4 Rest in Pieces on the board. Like that,
Oh, so you're changing up Peanuts.
A few cards. But I kept the Aether Vials, I kept the Givers, and I know that's what the people want. I know it, Derek. Okay, so we'll just jump into the side. Oh,
I don't even know what Unfin Ice does. What does this card
do? 1 second here. I also just want to say we're playing 4 Ghost Cores, 4 Tech Edges. So, I mean, that's
why are we playing Snow-Covered Lands?
Because on Thin Ice, you don't know what that card is yet.
Is that the thing I initially said was shit, but it's actually a good card?
Yeah.
It's like Chained to Rock?
That's right.
Yeah, okay.
But for Snow-Covered permanents, right? So, it's paths 5 through 8.
Both buttons makes it big. There we go.
Oh, wow. Learned something new. So it's paths 5 through 8.
Yeah.
In people's decks, right? But the thing is, the only thing I'm having a little worry about it is that Chalice on the Void decks are pretty big now too. Or is it Tron? Pretty big deck.
You don't need to play against them. Oh, they'll kind of do because you need to chain the rocks to Eldrazi, right?
That's what I'm saying. So it's like instead of playing something like Deck and Stone, like if you're up against these deck slots, you might not want to use so many 1 to cast removal spells, even though they're super efficient. I think on Thin Ice looks great. It's just that Chalice on 1 is going to hurt you a lot more. Like all of a sudden, Chalice on 1, like they're going to put it on 1 against you. And like before it would only just stop our paths, but now it stops and Aether Vials.
And Giver, yeah.
But now it stops Giver as well.
And
then,
if you put Thin Ice,
yeah, all of a sudden it's a third of your deck almost that it counters. So be careful about doing that. If you're in an Urzatron filled meta, I might play Deck and Stones, Dismembers even. But I mean, On Thin Ice is just so cheap against like humans, like that's gonna be great. Also, too, I wonder about 4 of them in like against meddling mages. That sucks having multiples in your hand when they get you.
Yeah, sometimes you wish you could look at their opponents when you look at this 5-0 list.
Oh yeah, you know what's funny actually? Wafeld was a user that what did he do? He put 5-0 up with a very strange version of the Chalice Stompy, like Chalice.
Like the deck you're playing?
Yeah. He had like Scavenger Grounds in his sideboard, in his main deck.
I don't know what that card does.
It's a land you could sack to Tormod Scriptum, but you got to pay 2 mana and sack a desert. And it's a desert. Yeah, it's costly. But what was funny is Pleasant Kenobi's one of my favorite guys to watch. Actually, he plays Death and Dexys sometimes. He's playing Jund.
Yeah.
And he's up against Wafeld in one of his matches. This guy who had 5-0. It might actually he'd be on his 5-0 run. I don't know. But Wafeld ended up losing the first game pretty bad. But then Pleasant Kenobi ends up like punting in the second game by like blocking. Wafeld had attacked with like these creatures, and he had put a Tarmogoyf in front of each of them and Dark Confidant.
Oh, he just got Tormod
And then the Scavenger Grounds, he sacked it, and and all of a sudden it was just like.
Like he didn't read the card.
He was just so excited about doing his block. It was really funny. But I love Pleasant Kenobi. He's great. But that was he throws it up there when you screw up too. We delete every time we lose, we just delete everything.
So 5-0, here it comes.
So I guarantee if you're watching this, it is a 5-0. So no,
all right, well,
we'll see.
Let's fire it up.
Well, okay, yeah, let's get over to it. So we don't have the power of editing yet. We're very, very new to even getting these things up. You were lucky if the voices are syncing with the video at this point. So we've already entered the Modern League. Play a match.
Here we go.
Round 1. Soon. How does this work?
Ready. Maximize.
Yes, sir. Yeah, so we'll see if this merge ends up reducing the wait time. Right now, I'm surprised I'm waiting this long.
Well, the league started just like 2 weeks ago.
1,300 players right now, though. That's about what it was at in competitive. 900. I remember it was
like a year and a half ago. Yeah.
I remember it was low for a bit, but I think it was.
Well, no, because you always remember when the league first starts and you look at it and you remember that number forever.
That's true. That is true.
It was getting down to like 600 or 700 though during the active league time, which is pretty sad.
Yeah, that was. That was around Christmas, I think, though, where people don't play as much.
I mean, I'm glad Embers.
And everyone had that online purge, MTGO purge. Like everyone's like, the sky is falling.
Okay, let's make this a little bit.
We'll edit this out in post.
There we go.
Perfect.
We can look at there and say we're not really that interested in it.
So we won the die roll. We choose to play first, believe it or not.
Looks okay to me.
Gotta play it. Yeah, I wish there was a little
Jason's in command of the keyboard.
In order to play On Thin Ice, we're giving up a lot of utility lands. So that's another thing I point out. Like, you wouldn't have to play nearly this many basic planes if you didn't have.
Want to play Mutavault because you're not like, with the deck that we play. It's not mono white. It's 2 colors because the Eldrazi cards require that color. In this deck, you could play so much fewer planes if you didn't have the snow cover planes, right?
That's right. Exactly.
Man, you can fit scrying sheets in here, Jason.
Yeah,
fucking
this
dream.
one's close, eh? Uh-oh. This hand kind of sucks for this.
Oh wow, we're dead. Golems don't beat fucking Urzatron.
Oh man. This deck sucks. Just kidding. Now we'll draw an Aether Vial. Well, let's hope it's Urzatron and not Supertron, because I don't even know. I don't know what we're hoping. This is bad. I wish we had a 2-drop right now. Although that's nice.
That's a pretty good start. Yeah, that doesn't happen very often. Whenever I play fucking Urzatron, that's what happens. Whenever anyone else plays Urzatron.
Ooh, this is fun now though.
Oh, what are we doing?
Oh, whoops, cancel. Sorry. I was just thinking we get the Flicker Wisp out now. We'll be able to steal his land next turn. Actually, though. Like for the whole turn. Like right now he's gonna.
With the Restoration Angel.
Yeah, the next turn.
We can making golems out of that, Jason.
Yeah, but are golems more important than? Okay.
Because you can do it 2 turns in a row with the other Flicker Wisp, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, like 3 turns in a row. We'll be stealing lands.
Yeah, if you want to get super greedy like that, Jason.
Is that greedy? Like, I'm just more concerned he's going to now get a Tron land and then next turn hit a Tron land. And then
we can
all we'll have is a bunch of golems.
Okay, do it.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
do it. You're the master. You're the Flicker Wisp master. No one flicks a whip like Jason.
Yeah. we'll see. I mean, like, it would add a lot more power, but...
Why didn't you just play Stony Silence? I don't understand. I would have had a Stony Silence in my hand if I was playing.
Take away his map, see if he's jumpy. Or if he can handle it.
I should just not activate
Are you
it.
jumpy? Didn't even get my planes up. That was actually kind of stupid. He's like thinking. He's like, can I get screwed?
What was he doing? Walking Ballista for 1? To kill our Flicker Wisp? I guess a Path of Exile wouldn't stop that anyway.
Oh, what if he gets a Tron land and Urza land and Nonsense? It was a bad play. I just like that it's making him think so hard. He's like, can I get screwed somehow right now?
Well, we took our fucking time thinking about this.
That's true.
No fucking thought play.
Well, I wish I would have took a more second because I thought of a better play right as soon as I did it. Yeah, if we get Thought Knot here, I'm not going to be the happiest.
How can he Thought Knot you? Oh, with a Temple?
Yeah. Oh, but he got an island. We're up against Blue Tron.
Well, that seems strange to me. Because he obviously doesn't have the other Tron pieces in his hand. He wouldn't want to waste his Expedition. Oh, maybe he just didn't have any colors in his hand.
Right.
So we fucked up by not just playing pressure here.
Well, you don't
I guess how we would possibly have known that,
Yeah.
etc. But Derek was going to suggest
Yeah, and we just played an O-Stone right there.
we could be having like 9 power on the board right now.
It's true. Well, it might be true. He might have a counter spell, eh?
So just say go and sit on Restoration Angel with no value?
Yeah.
Ugh. See? Told
So
you.
it's our end step. What? We're going to take away a land for this turn now.
Alright. So do it.
I don't know how this works. Okay.
Make him make discard this decision before we
Yeah,
play it. Yeah,
that's right.
That does change things. Take away his island for sure, right? At this point,
Yeah.
even though we could have 9 power on the board, he's just jerking himself off with fucking.
Yeah,
players
but then
going
we're going to have 6, and he's going to be...
6 less than 9 though.
Is it less than 9?
Hold on,
Oh,
let me-
God.
6.
You're gonna be getting out of sidekick status real soon with that kind of
Fucking
math.
Russia in here? You kidding me?
You in Russia? He's like, I'm the person in charge.
No,
now."
but you get Russia instead of me.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Jeez.
The ball, the
Oh, so
barrel.
that's why I got to keep you down there.
You gotta,
Because I can't have that.
you gotta lift up the barrel and see what's underneath that thing.
I don't think so.
Okay, so what is this guy playing? Is he playing some kind of
Like a
weird
Blue
word?
Tron. Blue Tron.
Okay, but what does Blue Tron do?
Gets Tron and tries to... I've never seen their game plan unfold, actually. I just always beat them. Well, because they're trying to do too much expensive stuff.
All right, don't forget the rest of it.
Yeah, that would be bad. As in bragging. It's like...
That wouldn't be like you at all, Jason. All right, let's flicker his wisp. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Island.
Hope you didn't need any mana.
We didn't really like you anyway.
Blast Zone.
I can see Tech Edge ruining this guy's day.
Yeah, no doubt. Hopefully we'll draw
If we
one.
draw some.
Or a Ghost Quarter even would probably hurt him. It's going to take a long time for that Blast Zone to come together, I think.
Perfect. It's not colored mana either, so I'm not that scared of it. And we're threats are divisified at this point, so...
Yeah. Well, so he's going to have his blue. Oh, so he's got to do something he has to discard. Warping Whale. Oh.
That actually ruins our day quite a bit.
Yeah, it hurts.
That actually
So he gets an
ruins our
island.
day. That Warping Whale card is surprisingly utilitarian. Like, it's a good card.
Is it Dees? Okay, so would we rather... Okay, we're going to attack.
Do you want to just play
We're
our...
going to attack no matter what. I think we're going to flick our resto, eh?
What, to take away a land?
Oh, are we Warping Whale? Or play this Thalia and this Cleric, actually, I guess.
He's going to blast on him, but I mean...
We can't put a counter on this turn.
I know, so exactly. So that wastes a couple turns of his, if he wants to actually do that.
That's right. And we can flicker wisp his land.
Oh, if he gets cheeky, yeah, we can fuck with it. Okay, do it.
And it screws up if he has Condescend.
Maybe we should have played Hermosa Cleric first.
Well, I didn't want to get it Condescended. Mana Leak? Remand, okay.
Just replay Thalia.
Yeah, I wish I had one more land. Then I would take my Angel out, go to my end step, and take out his island for his next turn again.
God, you're clever, Jason.
That's how I have to do it. You have to be clever when you play only planes.
Put that on a fucking t-shirt.
Yeah. So, I mean, he's got like... I don't know if he has O-Stones even. You know what? We'd have to pull up the deck list. I don't even know what he's playing.
Sounds like a try-hard move, Jason. I'm not willing to participate in that.
Okay.
Well, good thing we didn't get the Remorseful Cleric out. Although that stops every card in our hand, basically, so that's kind of shitty. You don't want, I actually just want to path it, Jason, to be honest with you. But giving him another land, that seems shitty too.
Yeah, that does seem.
A Sacrificial Remorseful Cleric? We can play the Remorseful Cleric and then the Flicker Wisp, so if he Walking Ballista is the Flicker Wisp, we can protect it with Remorseful Cleric.
This isn't the one.
Oh, that's not the right card. That's not Selfish Spirit.
No. Well, either way, we're attacking. So I'm thinking the move might be to actually just Flicker Wisp and kill that.
And, well, he's going to trade if we do it right. We're just...
Yeah, so it's 3 mana to kill it, and we'll play a Remorseful Cleric after.
Okay.
He's at 11. It's 5 damage. Okay, what else could we do? We could play a Blade Splicer.
I mean, he's probably going to kill the Flicker Wisp anyway. We might as well... Yeah, fuck. I don't know. I don't like this all one toughness business. We talked about it earlier.
Yeah, I know. I knew that would be weak. This deck looked weak to that. Like, that's not where I usually play.
I'd like a Wall of Omens right now, as a matter of fact. Wall of Omens.
My God, would I love one, eh?
Flicker Wisp, Wall of Omens. Just get 2 cards.
I will play my own version at some point, too. But we got to try to work our way through this. So
we just got to jam shit into this Walking Ballista, Jason. I mean, it's sad, but that's what we're going to do.
So I'll target my Resto with it.
Like, we'll just go about our business. If he wants to let us do what we want to do, that's fine. We'll take away his island. I have a feeling that he's going to interrupt it with Walking Ballista.
That's right. That's what I would think.
Mindslaver main board. What is
with this many? With this, yeah, they play like top end crazy ass cards if they ever get there. So you don't ever want to let them get there, and I never have. So I don't know exactly what they do. Well, because you got Ghost Quarters, it's like you're gonna play 6 draw like Thalia.
Oh, a Tectonic Edge would have been a savage card. Right here.
I know. It still will next turn though. Is the good news.
Well,
you're officially slower than me. That's slow.
Wow!
So he did do it.
Yeah, he did. We have no responses.
No, we don't.
If only we had If only we had Wall of Omens right here, Jason. How filthy would that be? Get 2 cards off of it.
Too filthy, man.
God, that'd be disgusting.
Obviously.
Man, if we played something that got value from a wrestler, that'd be so sweet.
Yeah, I know. That's why I do love my walls. You guys know that.
Field of Ruin, nice card, bud.
Yeah, maybe one day you'll get to use it. I doubt it.
Remember that blue-white control guy kept Field of Ruining us? We ghost our own shit.
In response. No land for you. There's no arbiter. It's like there's an arbiter out though, isn't it?
Oh God.
Isn't it kind of like there's an arbiter?
He did it
again.
Did it again next
another game.
Oh God, what an idiot.
They're long games to be fair, but
he was stuck on land.
Really I know. It was like such a bad reach.
What's this guy doing? 5 mana?
5 mana.
Does he play like really Laddie Smasher and stuff?
Oh, Chell someone.
Thank God it's not for 2.
Well, we got a path in our hand. I don't know if that'll end up being.
Ugh. I have a feeling this mana flood is going to go against us, Jason.
Well, that's what I don't like about this many basics. I'm telling you, like I don't think On Thin Ice is worth it to me. I wanted to experiment and try it out, but imagine Windbrisk Heights.
Just imagine Wall of fucking Munivaults here, man.
Yeah, exactly. Beautiful. Although it would just get Field of Ruined in this case.
Oh, I guess you're totally right about everything.
But then we would path it in response, and he'd be down a land. I guess we just gotta go for this and hope.
Well, I mean, what else?
Play our land first in case he has some sort of mana leak.
Syncopate or Condescend. I mean, I've always liked mana leak. I never quite understood why it never gets played, but I mean,
what's the late game? But I mean, in Modern, is there a late game
what
anymore?
late game are you referring
Yeah.
to, though?
Well, everything's 1 or 0 to cast in Modern, so it's not so hard to come
Yeah,
up with
the
a 3 to
late
play.
game, the turn 2 late game.
I mean, it's turn 2. It's a late game.
Yeah.
I'm playing a mid-range deck. I kill about the first turn. Well, conveniently,
We have the land.
I have that mana.
Yo, what's up?
Sorry,
I'll take a
recording.
minute.
Unprofessional. Oh, and it's ruined everything, Derek. You destroyed everything. Sorry about that, folks. We're gonna get a red light bulb. Stop people from coming down here. And that's the plan anyway. So we're hoping it's just more chalices. We're pretty far from an all is dust, luckily. What else could he do that would really hurt me? I feel like we're just gonna die right now, but we shall have to see. This is why I get somebody to play with me, because it turns into some dead air. Especially when people kind of play a little slow. You're like, what do I keep saying? Wish I knew this matchup better. Maybe I'll pull it up, because this is going slow. And I need something to talk about. And when I don't know what the guy's playing, it makes it hard to talk about is what I could do against his deck. Modern. Still waiting anyway. Oops. Blue Tron. Okay, that's not going to work. Blue Tron. This is good stuff, eh? People watch me try to learn how to use the internet. So 2 Walking Ballistas, 2 Worm Coils, Talisman, Spatial, Repeal, Cyclonic Rift, but we're far from that still. Okay, Talisman. And over to us. Okay. Well, I'll talk with everything because I don't have many other plays to make. Oh, what's this?
I'm gone for 1 second. We're getting wrecked over here, Jason.
Oh, he's gonna survive. Oh no, he needs another removal. Repeal. Snapcaster.
He doesn't have to do anything, right? We just
Oh, we can't path
path
though.
it.
He's got Chalice on 1.
Oh, brutal.
Oh, it's got to block the Blade Splicer. It's like usually Snapcaster gives the 2-for-1s. Instead, it's like path one part of the Blade Splicer, block the other with my Snapcaster. Well, might as well play it because he does play Condescends and such.
I guess.
I don't know, and that's all we have anyway. 7 of 11 in 46 cards.
Well, at least we have a diversified threat here. He can't just blast zone us, but I may.
Yeah. Well, he's got to put counters
What does
on
he
it
have
still.
to get rid of Angel?
Oh, I was just looking at that because I had nothing to talk about while you're gone. Dismember. Cyclonic Rift.
Repeal. Oh, Karn,
Ugin.
Ugin.
Yeah, so are we close to getting stomped by any of that stuff yet?
Well, any one of them would beat us.
6.
Nice.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, no, we only had 6 mana, right? So
Yeah,
we couldn't
he
have
had
done.
6, yeah.
We couldn't Ugin or Karn. Maybe just sitting on Ugins. So, yeah, like, these 1-drops seem not.
That's what I'm saying. I don't like it in this Chalice environment. I think this, like, you giving up, and imagine some of those were any utility lands. Like, anything you could play in these colors, like some
Sheffidunes would have done it for us.
Sheffidunes.
Sure.
Sheffidunes, exactly. So we're giving up a lot.
Sheffidunes, going to Dunestown.
We're giving up too much, I think, for on thin ice. Although I like what's going on with the deck. I'd change a few things. Well, thank God we didn't draw an Aether Well. I guess it was instead of a land, that would have been okay.
Yeah, no shit. We drew a lot of land.
Okay, so anyway.
Is 22 the right land with 4 Aether Vials?
We're only on 4 Restos, though. Oh, 22. You think it should be less?
I don't like drawing land. My boyfriend made this deck with like 4 mountains in it.
Okay, well, Sorcerer's Spyglass.
Naming JTMS. Like, what does he play? What look at his deck again? Walking Ballista.
All those Planeswalkers top end. Oops.
Let me see. What Planeswalkers?
Ugin.
Yeah, Ugin.
Karn.
He doesn't play 6.
Walking Ballista you can name.
Yeah. What does he have on the board? Or what does he maybe have on the board?
It's usually Karn stuff.
Nothing.
More removal.
She didn't board against taxes.
What a fool! Okay. So.
Snaring Bridge, so we gotta be ready for Snaring Bridge.
Where are we? Oh, yeah, of course. So we got our Revokes in.
Well, I kind of like on Thin Ice, but I mean, not against...
Well,
do you think he's going to take out that? Because you only saw... He didn't see any 1-drops from us, actually.
Well, but we're playing a weenie deck. And Chalice can go on 2 against us. And it doesn't hurt his deck.
I understand that. That's what I'm saying. Do you want to put in some on the Thin Ice? Because he may not play it on 1.
Oh, over paths or what?
I mean, he has Walking Ballistas. Nah, that's bad. Never mind.
No, I like him on Thin Ice more than path, though.
Really?
We'll go to 2 of them. Well, because like
he can bounce
we would have
it,
had
right?
to give him a land.
Can't he bounce it? What does he have to bounce shit?
Cyclonic Rift, I think, can get non-land permanents.
Or repeal?
Repeal, yeah. That doesn't sound good.
So let's get paths.
Yeah, okay. 2 paths. Go down to 2. We got Revokes for Worm Coils.
Yeah, okay.
And one more card has to come in.
Don't cut a creature if we can help it.
Well, maybe one of these clerics, though. I don't
yeah,
know.
okay. Because the graveyard doesn't really matter. Let's cut a cleric. You're right. Even though they worked hard for us last game.
No, it helped, yeah.
That happens a lot where you're just like, that guy just won us the game. That's not
well,
very good,
flying.
though.
It's the flying.
It's not very good. Let's cut it.
But that's why you play him. Okay, well, classic taxes. We're on the draw, though.
We had an Arbiter or Thalia.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's not that classic, I guess.
It's classic white, not classic taxes.
Party starts at 3, baby.
Although Ghost Scorers and Tech Edges would have worked very well last game.
Yeah,
I'm surprised we won last game, to be honest with you.
Yeah, well, we were pretty thin. Like I said, this deck...
We got flooded.
This is the kind of deck that does good against their deck.
I don't know how you did it without me.
Like, you got Flickerous to even reset their chalices. Like, you're able to screw with them so hard.
Turn 1 Tech Edge. Here we go.
No point in showing it.
Man, I hate Aether Vial so much sometimes.
Well, it's going to be good this game, I think.
Is it?
If we draw another 2-drop. No, it's like, yeah, you need a 1-drop, 2 2-drops, 2 3-drops for Aether Vial to beat the gas, right? Like...
And plus, he stumbled on color, too, and we fucked him 1 turn.
Yeah.
He may just have an actual game this time.
Always yield. Yes. Do we get the Selfless Spirit out and have it maybe condescended? Or mana leaked? I think no.
No, I think no. I think let's take away his, like, if he has 2 counterspells, 1 in his hand,
yeah,
let's take away that ability, and because we need all this gas. So
did he mull? Why does he only have 4 cards?
Really? He mulled? I mean, he must have mulled, right?
I don't know. I wasn't paying any attention. Okay, I have no idea.
Oh, if he went first, no, because he went first. But he should have 7 cards.
Yeah, 6 cards. So I think he double mulled or something. Oh, yeah.
Whatever. That's fine.
That's his mistake.
Yeah, 5. He double mulled. Sweet.
Cool.
Let's hope he can't. Well, maybe we should have played differently then. If he double mulled, then we should have just applied pressure. But if he double mulled,
if he had a condescend and he would have helped make him hit land drops, that would like really blow.
I kind of want to ghost score him. I'm gonna be honest with you. If he kept Tron lands, whatever, Ugin, we're dead, right?
That's reasonable.
And we're not using our land anyway. Always kill the tower.
You could wait till the end of the draw step, I guess. But
yeah, we could. But
I guess this way kind of messes with him if he wants to play an instant, because he could think we might play a spell actually this turn. Can I play another land?
Well, we might put land Arbiter in his instead.
Exactly. Yeah, if you respond, that would be so dirty. Like, thought so.
Thought so. Good stuff. All right, so go. Soft coming.
This is the end of the turn?
Yep.
See, now with this Tech Edge, hit that other Tron land, and that's a dream. That's a distant dream.
Well, it's next turn dream, baby. We're going to put end of turn Selfless Spirit, untap, play Tech Edge, kill Tron land, keep up Aether Vial with Blade Splicer or Flicker Wisp. That's going to be a good game.
Yeah, this looks over. But this is a matchup that's a bit of a soft lob for our type of deck. Well, it's just for our type of deck, right? It's like back in the day, everyone's like wants KCI. That's the end of my turn, right?
Yeah. Oh, we write KCI.
Yeah, it was just like it was like a buy though. It was like, oh, never ban it.
Oh no, don't feel the ruin us, bro.
Put more stuff in for KCI. I want to play that all day.
Selfless spirit. Selfless spirit.
Any responses? Because it's over if you don't.
Yes. It's a lot of clicking. This is another reason I don't like this card.
I know.
So much fucking clicking.
It's one of the reasons.
Oh man, tech edge the shit out of this guy. Perfect.
Oh, he's going to repeal it.
Perfect. I don't really care about that.
Okay.
Oh, about that?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's not that good. That's bad for us.
So, I think we...
Does it check if it resolves, too? You can't just double tech him when he's at 4, right?
Yeah, you can.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you want to do it, Jason?
No, I think I just want to tech edge.
We can get rid of both of his... Is it just on basics?
It is.
Well, we can do it, man. We can live the dream, Jason. He double mauled.
But next turn, he's going to play a land anyway.
Maybe he doesn't. He double mauled.
Well, then he's screwed. Who cares? Let's play this Aether Vial.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Because we can just tech him.
Like, what if he condescends us for 1 here? Like, we tap out to play a threat, and he condescends it for 1.
You're right.
Like, I could see that's how this game goes away from us.
And
right now, we can...
And we might actually need to play these Flicker Wisps and his Blaze Placers. But let's tech edge him. Yeah?
Yep. In combat, yeah, get in there first before I do it.
Get in there for 2. The Tizzy.
Actually, especially this version with, like, all of its land kill. Like, it's like 8 is a savage amount these days to play for even any Taxes deck.
Warping Whale? What's he going to do? Or is he just being a responsible magic card player?
Yeah, he's being all responsible. It's disgusting.
Filthy readers.
Okay.
So you didn't handle the land, Jason.
That's okay. We'll get him with it later then.
Do you want to kill Feel the Ruin?
You can't. It's tech edge.
Oh, he doesn't have 4 mana. Right.
No, he's in big trouble.
I think we should play Blade Splicer.
I feel like we're just going to get... I guess then he can't use his map, though.
Oh, do you want to just sit on Aether Vial?
No, I think you're right. Because then next turn we can use the Aether Vial to play the Selfless Spirit. So that makes the most sense. I was thinking maybe play the Selfless Spirit to play around to Condescend, but the fact that we don't have another 2-drop...
Let him Condescend. I think let him Condescend.
Yeah, that's what I think, too, because then he can't use a map, right? And that's good with me. So I'm getting on the stairs again. We got to get that light in here.
Recording on light, yeah.
Yeah.
Or you want to play Flicker? Or, nah.
No.
Just thinking that with 3 things that... Yeah, maybe we shouldn't. Maybe just walk
No, that's fine. He can't use the map now. And if he wants to use the map, he can't use Field of Ruin.
I know, with double Restoration Angel, I feel like we could, and he's going to counter anything we play anyway. I think we should have played Flicker Wisp there and kept the Blade Splicer, because it's going to end up with these Angels are playing 6 power instead of 3 power.
If the Angels get to flick the Flicker Wisp, that's going to be way better than the Blade Splicer.
I don't know about that.
Look how dirty it was last time.
It was only blue last time, but again, he is kind of low.
Yeah, take away his tower. Make sure you never get Tron, man. Yeah, he's trying to play 5-drops and stuff. Like right now, he'd like to play his Karn, but the Karn's going to take quite the beating. Oh, and we have Aether Vial. That's a nice... Oh, no, Aether Vial gets turned off by Karn, actually. Ooh. Yeah, so, I mean, I kind of figured that was going to happen, but that's a lot of his time he has to waste. That's another counter on our Aether Vial.
I don't like that. But...
Well, we had to tap.
We didn't. We could have played that way differently, Jason.
And we'd be worse.
No, because if he did... whatever.
Just tapped out to play Selfless Spirit and no land?
We just said go. Oh, fuck.
Oh. I see something sexy about to happen here. I don't know. I might be wrong.
Play attack for 2. You want to play the second Self? Just actually tap mana for the second Selfless Spirit?
Yeah, that's a good idea. I like that idea. Oh, but then that'll kind of trigger him to know that this is coming.
What do you want to do? Play Flicker Wisp?
I don't know.
Because I mean, we don't really need a whole lot of pressure, but I kind of do like putting pressure.
Yeah. Selfless Spirit. Let's just go for it. If he doesn't tap his mana this turn, he's screwed, actually. So what are you going to do?
And we're going to tick this up anyway, right?
Yep, that's right. So next turn we have no 3-drop.
Yeah.
But this should be game over right now.
Oh, what a spicy fucking meatball this is.
Is it concede time?
What a spicy fucking meatball.
It could be concede time. Oh, he plays on? What a trooper.
And a band plays on.
I thought I would probably instinct concede on that one. It's like, oh, what's he got now? Oh, one per turn? Sure.
Flicker Wisp. Yep. Attack with everything. Next turn, Resto, Flicker Wisp, attack with everything. Next turn, Resto, Flicker Wisp, attack with everything.
Yeah.
Yes, we would, as a matter of fact, like to use.
Ooh.
That's a shit draw.
That sucks.
Okay, well, Flicker Wisp, attack with everything. I think, yeah, whatever. Might as well, in case he has, I don't know. Nah, we can just play it.
Is that the right play? What else could we do? Just hit him for 2 and then do nothing? Yeah, that's gotta just go with the good. It's good.
You can't search. Yeah, this deck. This. I mean, what's he gonna do? Play Walking Ballista for 2?
Even now, it's like you hit him for 3 if he.
Oh, the Walking Ballista for 2 would suck.
Yeah, that would be a bit of a
looking at all our 1 toughness business.
Well, luckily they're Selfless Spirits actually though.
Yeah.
So if he targets 1, I sack 1, and then they're gone. The tokens are done right away.
But then he just targets another one on our turn, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna. Yeah.
We
Wither Value the bomb.
We can play 2 Restos. That's nice.
I guess we just do this, eh?
Do the exact same thing we did last year. I don't think we can overextend into anything here because what's he gonna do?
It's true. What's he gonna do?
I mean, I think his best card might be Ensnaring Bridge.
I guess he could like Spatial Contortion this thing.
Well, we can just play another fucking Restoration Angel.
That's the truth. Yeah. I'd love to. Oh, not F6ing this time.
No.
I want to. I want it so bad.
No, we need to keep this Resto because this.
And Selfless
in case he
Spirit.
has an Ensnaring Bridge, this Flicker Wisp was actually our entire game.
Yeah, absolutely. As always, hanging on by a Flicker Wisp. Okay.
It's a weird card, Silent Arbiter. Like I haven't seen that since the 5th Dawn pre-release. I don't think.
Maybe he doesn't have cards. I don't know. Yeah. So now he's got to even act before the Silent Arbiter can even save him. It's pretty cool. It's a 1/5 though. Like it does block.
I mean, I understand that what the card's supposed to do. You can only attack with one thing, and it's a wide ass.
What's this?
Is this a Wrath of God situation, or is this a Ensnaring Bridge situation?
Well,
Well, Ensnaring Bridge doesn't do anything. He has 5 cards in his hand.
I'm gonna block with my Resto. You're not touching me. Not the face. Oh no, we're not giving up Flicker.
No,
not in your
never.
life. Maybe that's his plan.
Never the Fat Man.
If you got something to take out Resto, I'm gonna allow that to happen.
We actually don't really need it. I mean, the only reason he's attack is because he's gonna have a Wrath, but I don't understand what kind of Wrath he's gonna play.
Yeah, like there's nothing. I don't think. Do we even Resto? Yeah.
Get rid of the Silent Arbiter, man. Or do you want to wait until it's our turn?
Let's just go for it. Well, he's at 2. Even if he saves this thing, he dies to just 2 in the air. Like 1 creature can still attack him.
I was thinking that he might have. All right, well, he didn't have shit.
Ooh, yeah, I know. Stop thinking.
All right. Leave the thinking to me, all right?
Round 1 in the books.
one
Sorry about
in
the
the books.
pause, but that was a beatdown.
It was a savage beatdown.
It was, that was kind of a good match.
And like Jay said, we never really saw him put anything together.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, what does he do? I'm not sure. That's a good question.
Just kill him.
All right. Well, we'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget to make him pay.
Make him pay.